Coming at you live, man. Yo, I just had that real fucking hard, just had a real hard look in the mirror, and shit is real. Shit is fucking real. I ain't out here trying to play with nobody or nothing. Nah, man, shit is motherfucking real. I ain't trying to fuck around with the fuck around at all. Yeah, yeah. I ain't trying to fuck around at all. This shit here is fucking crazy. You know what I mean? This shit is motherfucking crazy, dog. The fucktivity levels of motherfuckers is through the roof. I just had that long motherfucking look in the mirror with myself. You know what I mean? And I had one of them long looks in the mirrors that, you know, when you see yourself and you start seeing everything that everybody else is seeing. And you start seeing shit that you ain't seen in a while. You know what I mean? And it forces you to be like, you know, you're either gonna stand and deliver on business, or you just gonna be another type nigga out here just living fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Without the absence of, with the absence of substance. You know what I mean? Substances that you need, the proper things that you need, man. I mean, like, I just really had a fucking long motherfucking look at my motherfucking self. And I'm like, you know what? Today's day one of that bullshit nigga being around. You know what I mean? I actually know exactly who I turned into. You know what I mean? And I know exactly what to do to turn back. You know what I mean? When you get to the top, you know what I mean, and realize a lot of the shit that you don't have to do, guess what? You become somewhat like lazy. You're not mentally you're still sharp. Mentally you're still there in some frames and shit, because you even undo all the hardware that was placed on you. You know what I'm saying? Shit, growing up, and freedom turns into laziness, man. Get lazy. Get self-entitled. You know what I mean? And a bit arrogant. And meshed in with everything that you really don't consider to be you, but you dabble with shit because, you know what I'm saying, you done ate your own, start tooting your own horn, playing your own drums at your ceremony and shit like that, and you start feeling yourself to the point where, you know, a motherfucker can't really tell you too much of shit without getting shitted on. And I mean, like, I'm not that guy who's trying to do anything. Oh man, I'm turning to that guy that ain't trying to do anything with anybody on no fucked up type levels, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta do what I gotta do for me, cause just like you out there, you're trying to live your dream, trying to achieve your goals and shit. I gotta do the same for me and mine, you know? If me and mine ain't great, then the hell am I doing? You know what I mean? I'm sitting up here fighting every day to get out this fucking entanglement, the jungle and shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And be on board with my shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, but I ain't trying to be like, you know what I mean? Putting myself on the back burner needlessly for motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about me and just trying to use me to get rich. First of all, I get myself rich, and if I can call you out on rich things or enriching things that anybody else in the field would follow, you know what I'm saying? You gotta respect that. You can't sit back and get mad at a nigga because he called it out. No, man, what, you thought I was stupid? I mean, like, what you think I'm going to school for? What you think I'm surviving 40 plus years in the streets for? To be stupid? To be housed on the next level? Or when I'm old? Nah, nigga. I'm a rock and glow till my soul stop, nigga. I mean, it's nothing personal. You know what I mean? The same prices I place on everybody else's plate and table and shit are the same exact feats of things that I do or had or was done around me. I mean, like, shit, nigga. First time I made $10, $20, $30 in my life on my own. You know what I'm saying? As a young person, nigga. My auntie, God bless her soul, gave me the tools of reality of what's really happening. Because in my mind, I'm sitting up here thinking that, damn, y'all going to work every fucking day. How the fuck we ain't got money? Know what I mean? I'm sitting around little Easter egg head ass nigga, thinking like, damn, my auntie, my uncle all go to work every fucking day, get paychecks, and I get told I can't get no brand new sneaks. Or if we go shopping, I can't get those $300 damn pair of Jordans and $500 worth of outfits. You know what I'm saying? So, and yeah, I mean, like, everybody else, family members did that for them when they was in school. And also, yeah, I got to also look at what school I was going to. Because when I was in the hood, We ain't give a fuck about that shit. Niggas ain't give a fuck about what pair of shoes you had on. They was just worried about as long as you don't try to put them shits on a nigga. You know what I mean? Shit, you don't stomp a nigga out with them shits. Worry about not getting stomped out by some shits. You know what I'm saying? Worry about keeping our hands up. You know what I mean? Our hands up and our head up when we fighting. Going to bricks with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Put these niggas in our projects for real. You know what I mean? You know, see what the situation was about. When you come out your mouth crazy and shit. Or do something stupid, you know what I mean? Like, I was transitioning from the hood, man. And I'm not saying there wasn't niggas that was fly. Yeah, niggas was fly. You know what I mean? But they family had that bread, that bag behind them, too. Big ass yards and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Stayed in the better parts of the neighborhood. You know? And I mean, like, that's before. And if y'all need to know, I'm talking about Georgetown, nigga. I'm staying up in Georgetown, nigga. Shout out to Georgetown. That's the hood, my nigga. That's the hood that taught me everything I know till to this moment on how to survive and not be one of those guys. You know? Best teachers in the world, man. Shout out to Augusta, man. And like I said, man, it's a lot of shit that's going on, man. I mean, like, niggas don't understand, man. I mean, like, when cats met me in Pepper Ridge, yeah, shout out to Pepper Ridge. Like, I'm one of the OGs that made Pepper Ridge of what it is today. Because I brought the knowledge and the school materials that from Georgetown to there. I introduced the hood to that hood. You know what I mean? And I've had people all the way up north come and unknowingly pat me on my motherfucking back, talking about when they came to Augusta and they went to Pepper Ridge, and they was like, "Yo, man, I went to this. I know." And when I tell them I'm from Augusta, they're like, "Oh yeah, man, you don't know nothing about Augusta, man. You don't know nothing about Pepper Ridge." I'm like, well, I just started saying, "What you know about Pepper Ridge?" I mean, I hear you speaking the name, FBI, some shit, but then nigga went on into detail. He was like, "Nah, man, I was on the run for a body and shit. My family, they stayed out there and shit. I went out there and shit." And I was like, we was in prison. You know what I mean? Nigga was telling me about the shit. And then he said the feds kicked him in the door, but he was down there and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? He was loving it. He was laughing out there. He said that shit was just comfortable. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah. Like, I ain't think the South got down. He said, shit, I went there. You know what I'm saying? They real over there. I was like, yeah. But I never told him, all the way told him, that I made that hood. I let Pepper Ridge rock. You know what I mean? But I made that hood. I'm one of the forefathers of Pepper Ridge. You know what I'm saying? First generation out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they had money out there when I was there. You know what I mean? It was just a rich black neighborhood. You know what I mean? That shit was moving like television when I was there. Leave it to Beaver. But after a few seasons of me being on the show, ha 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 ha, brought them nigganomics to that motherfucking situation. They was giving out orange juice and shit when we used to play basketball. After that, they started treating niggas to the hose, telling us to go to hook up the hose pipe. Nah, niggas' parents was already from the hood. They just trying to give their kids a better life. You know what I mean? I was a little kid too. I was what, 12, 13, 14. I fought every day. Got some cats over there. They was talking about your clothes. I got fly when I learned about clothes and what's fly and all this shit from them saying all the shit I don't got. Man, as a youngin'. And putting them on their motherfucking asses. Then I started catching them around the corner saying shit. Boop, bop, boop, bop, boop. About me, you know what I mean? Stood on business and that shit stopped. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I gotta identify a pussy from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? Know what they look like when they far away and up close. So, it ain't gonna scare me out at night. You ain't gonna flex to me on this kill or be kill, murder for hire shit, or killer with a grudge type attitude, man. You got me fucked up. Well fucked up. But learn more, see more. And like I said, I mean, like, and I was just peacefully trying to live my life, my everyday constructive life. And if niggas would have left me just at that and as that, you know what I mean? I wouldn't been able to bounce back from a lot of shit, man. I was just been some out of whack ass nigga, man. Life molds you to be the greatest version of you that there's ever been. On paper, in a movie. I can't believe I ran all the way into my fucking cone like that with my car. Like I just got $1 million. Yeah, my bad. I gotta do some emergency lift off shit, you know what I mean? Gangster. You know what I mean? Of the year type shit. My man, well, like I said, I mean, like, the moral of my story is this. Anybody striving to do anything for themselves should be doing that. And be able to identify. And when you get to the point where you start identifying certain little things, telltale signs that, hey, this shit is draining my motherfucking energy and time. You start feeling like something's draining your energy and your time, and it's not being productive to the point where it's going to get you those certifications or diplomacies that your life or career needs to have that to have for its advantage, for its advantage points moving forward, man, you need to stop doing yourself a disservice and do what you gotta do. Listen to the writing on the wall. When it's time to go, that's exactly what it is. It's time to go. Time to go means, yeah, I could leave this job or this situation and not owe nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? Should nor feel any regrets afterwards. Nor return begging for one more shot. You know what I mean? To grow is to actually do that. You gotta grow, you know what I mean? You can't like fake that shit I'd be like, yeah, I just grew. What's up, man?
I'm good, my friend.
I'm alright. Yeah, I left it in the car.
Yes.
Huh?
You are